And welcome to the Virginia Tech Club Hockey YouTube channel, bringing you tonight's presentation of the Stevenson Mustangs going against your Virginia Tech Hokies. Hi, I'm Chris Pierce here live from the Lancelot Arena in Benton, Virginia, as we get you set for a matchup between the Mustangs and the Hokies. And before we get ready for puck drop, we'll bring you tonight's starting lineups for each team. Starting with the visiting Mustangs, led by head coach Mike Ergo. They start with the forward line of Blue, Candeliana, and Eric Bennett, with defense of Gavin Kane and Nick Hoover. And in goal for the Mustangs is number 33, Peter Skidmore. And on the other side for your Hokies, led by coach Joey Mullen in his 15th season here at Tech. He lines up tonight with the forward lineup of Mazzuro, with Griffin Mudge and Gavin Peduzzi to his right and left, and behind him on the blue line being Val Lanigan, along with Matt Vanieri. And of course, in goal for the Hokies tonight, number 30, Shane Cook. Both teams ready to get this game started. It'll be Peduzzi going off against Candeliana. Peduzzi will win it, and off we go. Hokies enter the zone quickly as Hoover will chip it to the side corner. And in front, Mazzuro shot off of Sullivan. Skidmore, perhaps. Now on the wing, chipped across the ice. And we still kept in the zone there, though eventually out. Puck bounces in the zone. First one to get there and covered up is the Stangs. The Hokies coming into this matchup, 8-9 with 3 overtime losses and 1 tie. Last weekend they won and lost. They won against Wake Forest 7-5 and lost to UNC 3-6. Face-off kept in the zone there. Intercepted and brought out by the Mustangs. But goes to the far side boards. It will be taken by CJ Hathaway, though it will be stripped, and Cook will play it aside to the boards. Eric Slater will chip it up, though, kept in the zone, and falling down was a Mustang. Swinging around is Tommy Conrad, and now playing it is CJ Hathaway. Hathaway chips at the center ice, though, intercepted. Though back to it is Tommy Conrad. Miles Weather now bringing it up the boards. He'll get hit by Robinson. This puck goes around the corner. Trouble there. Liso Hokie stealing shot. Good save there by Skidmore using the chest of his body. Behind the net now is Conrad. But Salvato shot off of Hathaway and not yet cleared. Behind the net now for Hathaway. He centers it, and a shot by Salvato. Saved by Skidmore. Good reflex there by Skidmore as that puck is chipped into Cook. Vanieri will send it around. For Surgeon. Surgeon will send it to Salvato, kept in the zone by the Stangs. Vanieri will chip it forward the center ice. It will be taken by Dean Surgeon. Surgeon stays with it though. Play is offsides. Face-off will take place just outside the Mustang zone. As winning it and taking it himself is Hughes of the Mustangs. Dumping it in now. Earl Carlson will be met by Camden Glass, who's back in the lineup tonight for the Hokies. Glass will send it around the boards. Kept in. As Hogan's eventually able to just knock it out. High off the glass was Hoover's shot. And sent around was Matt Vanieri. Taken by the Hokies. The insurgent will bring it up, Ethan Kamen. He'll chip it into the Mustang zone. The Hokies will go for an offensive change. As that puck bounced off the stick of Blewett and into the Hokies' possession. Hillock's backhander goes to center ice. We take him by Candy Liana. And Gavin Kane will send it to center ice, intended for number 24, Bennett. Battle now near boards, finally sent out. and taken by the Mustangs. Pass there. Lanigan stays on sides, making it dangling his way. Find no one there. Gavin Peduzzi will be the first one to take it, and he'll send it around behind the net. Captain Nick Mazzuro feed it against the board to the point to Kellogg. Kellogg will send it down to Mudge. Mudge loses his stick. See that? Doesn't know what to do. Battles at Candeliana there. 3 Hokies, 2 Mustangs. Hokies able to come away with it. It was Gavin Peduzzi. Peduzzi makes a switch to the front, shoots! And it goes high and wide. Staying in the zone though. Pass goes to Mazzuro. Mazzuro, cross ice to Mudge. Mudge shot! Saved by Skidmore. Puck still in Hokies possession. Centering pass. No one home. Finally cleared by the Mustangs. A much needed clear as they go for a change. And a whistle will be blown for icing. Only 4 minutes have gone by so far, and a lot of action going on between the Hokies and the Mustangs. The Hokies in white, Mustangs in black. It'll be Matt Sulo going up against Candeliana. Face off one, and goes all the way back down to the Hokie zone, where Tommy Conrad will take it. Stolen by Brendan Jesse, the Mustangs' leading scorer. His centering pass, no one there. Intercepted by CJ Hathaway and eventually cleared. Taken by the Hokies around the net. Hathaway will clear it, but kept in by Doan. Hathaway does clear it this time as it goes to center ice, and Gano will take it. Renault will give it to Brendan Jesse. He'll send it across ice to Breen, and off his stick and out of play. The Mustangs have won 2 in a row, winning both of their games last weekend against Georgetown and Bryn Athyn. So they're on a nice little win streak going on. Faceoff will take place at center ice. Let's go in favor of the Hokies. Veneri will send it around the boards. The puck goes right in the front. Backhander by Robinson and covered up by Cook. Cook's been great as of late for the Hokies. Won 4 games this season, including last week against Lake Forest. As the Mustangs, Brandon Jesse's shot into the easy glove of Shane Cook. Faceoff will take place to the right of Cook. Be taken by Camden Glass. He'll go up against Hughes. Camden Glass able to chip it off the boards and clear, though sent back down into the Hokie zone. Lanigan will take it behind the net and eventually clears it, though icing will be called. As I mentioned, the Hokies lost to UNC 3-6 last Saturday, though did show promise in the third period as they scored 2 power play goals, something that they were struggling on all season long, but were able to figure out. And that loss against North Carolina, hopefully they can carry that momentum into this one, as Doherty, trying to mingle his way around the Hokie defense, is intercepted, and puck will taken by Bennett. Well, he'll just chip it in to Cook. Hughes met there by Kellogg. Puck goes now to the near side corner. Hughes met there by 3 Hokies. Eventually able to be found by Kin, who gives it a wrist shot past Cook, but on the near the boards. Hoover now will give it to Hughes. Hughes will give it back to Kane. Kane, the Stangs now trying to find something to work. Go to center ice. That pass broken up. Kane gets it back. And Kellogg will send it down. Hokies go for a change with a little less than 14 minutes left here in the first period. Saucer pass off the boards. It's taken by the Hokies. The center ice will be where Captain Nick Mazzuro takes it. He'll backhand it in. This will be taken by Nick Hoover. Hoover now to Kane. Kane will chip it off the glass. Intended for Candeliana. Candeliana 2-on-1 now. His shot. Nicely Bacher saved by Cook. A lot of commotion going down the boards. As that shot off the glove of Cook. Centering pass, no one home. Nick Mazzuro take it for the Hokies. Going up now. Entering the zone. Cook checked away. Eventually taking out as much. His shot. Skidmore's there to cover it up, and a little extracurricular going on there. Good job by Captain Nick Mazzuro to stay with the puck in the zone and find Griffin Mudge, who was able to deliver a good shot just in the wrong place, right into Skidmore's chest. So we'll have another face-off inside the Mustang zone. It'll be Tulo in the second line against Brendan Jesse. Tulo wins the face-off. That pass to Walther. Walther's shot off the glass. Coming up now with the Mustangs, led by Breen. Breen making his way around. Loses the puck. Good stick there by Tulo to break it up. Now here come the Hokies, led by Miles Walther. Walther on the boards. His shot goes wide. Now taken by Tommy Conrad. He'll send it around the boards. Matt Tulo will be the first one to meet them. He'll send it around to Miles Walther. Miles Walther tries to center it. Oh, no one there. Jake Hogan, the senior from Scotch Plains, New Jersey, will take it. He'll give it to Matt Vanieri. Vanieri ships it off of Tulo. Backhanded there by Walther. No one home. And now bringing it up is Chris Robinson. He'll chip it in behind the net. Matt Vanieri will be there. He'll go off the glass. They'll kept in by the Mustangs. Fantozzi now will take it for the Hokies. Giving it to Salvato. Salvato shifting its way around. Backhander towards the net. No one home. Salvato will chip it out to the point. And Vanieri's wrist shot. Rebound off the post will shake Hogan's wrister. And Vanieri's shot also saved by Skidmore. You heard iron. In fact, is Jake Hogan's laser of a wrist shot off the left iron. Skidmore's friend, the post, once again saves him. Face-off won by the Hokies. Vanieri's pass broken up and will be taken by Hogan. Excuse me, Cook will pass it aside for Hogan. Though they're taken and falling down. Where's the Mustangs, though? Taken by the Hokies now at center ice. Chipped in off the glass. Losing his helmet there was Ethan Kamen, causing a whistle. Give a little moment to allow Mr. Kamen to put on his helmet and his equipment. He's going to have to get off the ice. Face-off will take place just outside the Mustang zone. It'll be Glass taking it and losing it as Hoover will take it. Price-size pass incomplete. It'll now taken by Kube, but whistle is blown. Looks like there will be a penalty coming up against the Hokies. It'll be Sir Camden Glass, the junior from Edina, Minnesota, heading into the box. Giving the Stallions a power play. Stallions so far this season on the power play are 10 for 62, a whopping 16% on the power play. So for all season, they have scored 41 goals in total. Puck still in the zone. Taken by Hughes. Hughes looking for someone to center it to. They'll decide to give it to the point with Garneau. Garneau now to Hoover. Hoover's shot, and it's tipped in by Brendan Jesse. Mustangs strike first here in the first with 11 minutes to go. It's the Captain Jesse with his 11th of the season. Hokies now will have to come back in this one early in the first. Face-off one and taken by Jesse. as Robinson will center it off of McAfee. It was a power play goal for the Mustangs. They're only 11th of the season. As Breen will shoot it off of the pad of Cook. Good save there. Missouri will take it. Hoover and Gano with the assist of the shot. It goes off the glass by Perduzzi and out of play. As I mentioned, that was Breen's 11th of the season. More than half of his goals have come on the power play. That was his 6th power play goal of the season. So 6 out of his 11 goals were on the power play. Tula wins a face-off off the pad of Skidmore. Puck laying in the front. Hathaway shot off of a Mustang and out wide. Candeliana able to clear it. The puck will be taken. Battle in front of it. Gavin Kane now surrounded by 3 Hokies. And the puck will be cleared back to the Mustang zone to be taken. Up the boards now into the Hokie zone will be Tommy Conrad. Intercepted by Knapp. Puck loose in front, still. It'll be taken by Miles Walther, finally able to clear for the Hokies. He'll bring it up. Poked there by Kane. Puck still behind the net. Now at the wing, it's CJ Hathaway. He'll just backhand it off of the stick of Tulo and down to the near side boards on the other side. Keeping in the zone of CJ Hathaway. Miles Walther try to feed it in front. No, Skidmore just kicks it wide. Another starting pass there goes nowhere as the Bennett of the Mustangs are able to clear. Noah Kamen will chip it out of play. Hokies have been aggressive so far, but nothing showing on the scoreboard. As for the Mustangs, quite the opposite, though they do have a goal to show for it off the power play. Face-off will take place in the Hokie zone to the right of Cook. It'll be Rocco Salvato taking it for the Hokies. He'll win it. We sent around the boards by Trevor Kellogg. Puck will be dumped back in. Cook will leave it for Lanigan. Lanigan to Fantozzi. Fantozzi would try to leave it for Lanigan, though that pass miscommunication there by the 2 Hokies. Salvato will eventually take it, tries to chip it up the boards, able to get away, and taken by himself. Tries to break through, though. Good defense there by the Mustangs, Zach Gano. Fantozzi able to keep it on sides, though loses it. As Carlson will just chip it behind the net. Fournette, the first one to meet it. He'll center it. Though good defense there by the Hokies tonight. Another shot. That one goes way wide and eventually down into the neutral zone. Pass goes off the stick of Carlson, so no icing. It'll be taken by Kellogg. Kellogg there met as it'll be taken by Fantozzi. Fantozzi able to get the pass to Lanigan, though the pass falls a little bit too far. Lanigan still able to get it. Falls down, no penalty called. As puck stays in the zone, Tommy Conrad shoots it back in. Taken by Nick Hoover. Hoover's pass. Still in. Now to Kube. Kube backhands it for a shot by Mercer and just goes wide. Robinson battling with Mercer. Mercer able to take possession of the puck. Doesn't know where it is. Robinson able to easily take it. Puck chipped into the Hokie zone. First one to meet it was Green, though eventually cleared by the Hokies, will be taken by Tommy Conrad. Puck chipped to center ice, falling down with Gavin Kane. He'll able to collect it himself. Stay with it. Off the glass now. We chip back to Candeliana. Candeliana chip in the Hokie zone to the possession of Cook, and he'll cover it up for a whistle. Well, 7:09 left here in the first. Some good quality shots by both teams. But the difference here is a Brendan Jesse power play goal to put the Mustangs on top. Slap shot gone wrong as Kevin Verduzzi will bring it up the boards for Nick Brazzura. Brazzura, though, Mid by Skidmore. He'll be able to try to attempt it. Mazzuro at the wing. His shot. Still with it. Looking for someone to pass it to. He'll give it out to the point to Veneri. Veneri will chip it back in. Behind the net now is Peduzzi. Puck now on the near side board. Eventually cleared by the Mustangs. Stevenson doing a good job not allowing the Hokies to get in front of the net. As Hokies do like to give those centering passes, as Mazzuro behind the net will give it to Peduzzi. Peduzzi now to Hogan. Hogan trying to keep possession of it, loses it, and it'll be eventually cleared. No icing called. Matt Veneri will take it. Veneri will send it to Hogan on the near side board. Hogan will chip it up the boards, off of Mudge, and no icing will be called. Nick Hoover will take it as both teams go for a change. Met there by was Lanigan, who gave it a hit. His shot blocked. Now Oswaldo, he'll backhand center it. Behind the net now, CJ Hathaway. Hathaway trying to find someone in front of the net. Tried to give it to Tulo. Tulo was in a stick battle. Couldn't get his stick on the puck and towards the net. CJ Hathaway now, the senior, will give it around. Take and go. Now give it to Kellogg. Kellogg now entering the zone. Met there by Gano. Behind the net now, Matt Tulo. He'll wrap around. No, blocked by Skidmore. Puck now taken by Carlson. Send it behind the net. CJ Hathaway will block it. And now the Hokies are going. Led by Thal Lanigan. Lanigan, his shot. Pass intended for Tulo. Just couldn't get it towards the net. Puck stays in the zone. Hathaway just couldn't handle it. Both men fallen. It would be Hughes and Hathaway falling down for the both teams. As now Miles Walther intercepted, taking it himself. He'll look, tries to give it to Hathaway. His shot off the stick of Skidmore. Hokies still have it. This time the centering pass by Hathaway. No one home. And now rushing up is Gavin Kane. Kane, good stick there by Tommy Conrad. As now Walther will bring it up again. Walther waiting. Gets the puck poked away. Just a simple shot there, no one home. Salvato met by Robinson. Now taken, and centering pass for Fantozzi. Again, couldn't get a shot off. Now a 2-on-1, Robinson and Jesse. Jesse's shot, good save by Cook using the glove. Robinson still having it, tries to go up the boards. He'll send it down for Jesse. Jesse tries to center it, no one home. Gavin Kane at the point will take it. Kane will chip it off the glass where Jesse will take it. Jesse will backhand it towards the front, no one home. Shot by Gano. No one there. Taking it now is Tommy Conrad. As the puck now goes to Fantozzi. In the Hokie zone, he'll chip it across the glass on the near side. Those will go all the way down for Shabbat. Shabbat will send it around the Kane. Who will chip to the center ice. Will be kicked and taken by Breen. Breen entering the zone. He's got Robinson. Breen's shot just wide and covered up by Cook. Goes off the boards. 3:23 left in this period. That seems to be taking so long. It seems like. Both teams getting off good shots, especially the Hokies in those last couple, so close to the net. This face-off will take place in the Hokie zone. Vikenda Liana, he'll win it against Peduzzi. Taken by Blau. Veneri, far side boards will try to clear it. It'll be taken by Blau. Candeliana behind the net. Good stick there by Kamen to break it up. Puck still in the zone is Gano. Gives it to Blea. His shot off the net and out of play. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. As even though the Mustangs do have a goal in this period, this season they've only scored 12 first period goals while allowing 22 to their opponents. As face-off won by the Hokies, chipped up high to center ice, where it will be gloved down by Gano. Gano will send it down. It will be taken by Kamen. Kamen's pass from Mazzuro. gets to him, though he's met by 2 Mustangs, and he'll have to force it across the ice. Taking it and meeting it was a Mustang, as Candeliano will send it around the boards. Noah came in at the top, met there with a hit by Bennett. And it's a tripping call against Matt Veneri as Candeliano falls down trying to move past him. And just like that, the Mustangs are back on the power play with 2:24 left. A very frustrated Matt Veneri heads to the box. Mustangs have already scored on the power play so far this game by the stick of Brendan Jesse. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Kept in by Jesse. His in front of it was Robinson. Couldn't get a proper stick on it as Gano takes it. His wrist shot goes wide. Jesse will take it to Robinson at the wing. Moving to the point now is Hoover. Hoover patiently waiting. He'll pass it to Gano. Off his skate. Puck still loose down in front. Jesse will take it around the net. Patiently waiting, he'll send it across ice. And shot by Hoover. Off a stick and goes wide. Hughes now will take it. He'll send it down to Jesse. Jesse will put it around to Gano. Gano fending off a Hokie defender. We'll give it to Hoover. Hoover back to Gano. Gano off Lanigan. Good job by Lanigan blocking the pass. And the wraparound attempt by Gano. Puck still loose in front. And the Hokies eventually clear another penalty called. This one will look to be on the Mustangs. So we'll play a little 4-on-4 with the for 55 seconds. Of course, Veneri is still hoping that tripping penalty as Zach Gano will head to the box for the Mustangs. So 55 seconds of 4-on-4, then the rest of the way it's a power play for the Hokies. Shot by Slater off a Mustang. Taken by Tommy Conrad. They'll give it to Salvato. Salvato's wrist shot gloved easily by Skidmore. The penalty was roughing assessed to Garneau. Face-off one, taken by Slater. His wrist shot goes high. Salvato weaving his way around Shabbat. Taking it, his backhander, saved by Skidmore. 1 minute remaining in the first. Taken by Slater, his wrist shot, score! Eric Slater gets the Hokies on the board. And we're tied up at 1. Slater gets his 4th of the season. And we have a brand new game. Still 4-on-4. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Icing will be called. What a goal by Eric Slater. An absolute laser from the point. Getting it past Skidmore. You don't get many opportunities like that, so you have to cash it in. And that's exactly what Slater did as Walther wins the faceoff. Lanigan sends one in the far corner. Batted down by Doherty. Hokies back at full strength as Veneri comes out. Walther walking in. His shot in the possession of Skidmore. Hokies looking a lot more aggressive here in these final minutes of the period. Miles Walther especially looking for his own 100th point as a Hokie. Could get it today with a simple goal or assist. He would join an elite group of Hokies, only 8 before him, who have reached that 100-point benchmark. And he would be only the third in club history to do it in under 100 games. Of course, his teammate Nick Mazzuro had his 100-point game last year against UNC. So he would join his teammate on that list. And with 8 seconds left, Hokies try to go for one final push. Is the pass for Mazzuro. Mazzuro shot! Pass! Score! Miles Waller! What a setup play by the captain! And Miles Waller collects his 100th point as a Hokie! Congratulations, Miles Waller! As he's hugged and tapped And welcome back here as we get ready for the start of the second period. Both teams taking the ice and swapped sides here. Hokies lead this one 2-1. Give you a quick scoring recap. The first goal was for the Mustangs by Brendan Jesse on the power play. That goal was assisted by Hoover and Garneau. For the Hokies, they scored 2. Eric Slater capping off a 4-on-4 as the Hokies enter the zone. Capping off a 4-on-4. His goal was assisted by Jake Hogan. And of course, Miles Walther collecting his 100th point on a beautiful setup pass by Nick Mazzuro, also assisted by Dale Lanigan. And that's all the scoring we have so far in this one as we get ready for the second period. Peduzzi enters the zone, loses the puck. As we taken by Breen, will try to clear it. Mudge keeps it in and sends it around the boards. Shabbat sends it to center ice. Tommy Conrad will just send it back. Taken now by Matt Tulo. Tulo tries to send it across to Nick Mazzaro. His toe drag stays with it, though. He'll send it across to Tommy Conrad. Conrad loses the puck, though. Nice move. Chips it over the net. It'll be taken by Walther. Walther pressured by Kane. Gets it to Tulo. Tulo behind the net. Gets it to Mazzaro. Mazzaro looking for something in front. Tulo loses it. And the Jesse, the goal scorer for the Mustangs, will take it to center ice. Walther will chip it in. Mazzaro doing the splits, trying to keep the play on side, which it was. It was all for none as the puck goes back to the neutral zone, and the Hokies will have to re-enter again. Taken by Matt Veneri. Veneri tries to make a move around Bennett. He loses the puck, and the Mustangs will take over. Coming in now is Tulo. His backhander goes to nowhere, and he'll go for a change. Off the glass and down to Shane Cook is where the puck will go. He'll give it to Matt Veneri, who's met there by Bennett. No, he's able to get the pass off to Jake Hogan. Hogan looking around, surveying. He'll chip it off the boards. So it will be taken by Dom Fantozzi. Fantozzi tries to go around the defender. It was unsuccessful, and the Mustangs will now go up their push. Hughes now was shot off the pad of Cook. The Surgeon will send it forward. Fantozzi will take it into the zone. Fantozzi's wrist shot off the boards. Hughes will take over, send it up the boards. We're a battle there, won by Carlson. Carlson there pressured by Veneri and Salvato. Salvato able to get it. Salvato will try to chip it to Surgeon. Puck trying to be cleared, not yet. Garneau keeps it in. Puck goes around to the other side to the point. Kept in by Doan. Puck will go around. Taken by Surgeon. Or surgically bring this one up. Doan will take over. He'll send it. Pressure there by the Hokies. Robinson isn't phased. Kellogg will try to chip and clear it. It was unsuccessful as Carlson will take over. Carlson hounded by Hokies. He'll just throw on across to the other side where it will be taken by Jesse. Jesse's shot goes wide left. Camden Glass will take over the Hokies. Glass entering the zone to the right. Push it. Save. Tried to get the rebound was Mercer. Unsuccessful. And now Brady Jesse will take it up. Good check there by Thal Lanigan as that will be a penalty. Excuse me, that was no penalty. As Neil Mercer will slap shot. That one's blocked by Hoover and sent around the boards. Good defensive work there by Lanigan to stop Jesse's momentum. As Jesse will take it and tries to center in front. Good save by Cook, stopping Breen of an opportunity in front of the net. Breen will take it to the point. Slap shot missed. And Mustangs will have to regather. Slater's pass intercepted, but is offsides. Both teams have been finishing their checks, providing some hard-nosed hockey for us tonight. It'll be Candeliana going against Peduzzi. Peduzzi will win this one. Slater will chip it to center ice near the Hokie bench. Conrad will just throw it in. Oh, excuse me, no, he doesn't. As Mudge will take it. His centering pass for Baduzzi off his skate. Puck still in the zone. That's a good job by Hathaway staying with it. Mudge centering pass. No one there. Baduzzi trying to get it. Closest one there. Now up the boards now to Blau. Blau nice to move around. His shot goes wide. Good opportunity there by the Mustangs trying to even this one up. No unsuccessful on Blout's shot. Puck kept in the zone. Mudge will send it across. It will be kept in by Noah Kamen. Kamen shot as he falls down, goes high. Puck goes to center ice. It will be taken by Kamen. He'll send it in. Off the skate of Baduzzi and back in the Hokie zone where Veneri will take it. Veneri will send it across ice to Baduzzi near the penalty box, and he'll send it for Captain Nick Missouri. Missouri to Baduzzi. Baduzzi shot! It goes wide. Walther now staying with it. Good footwork there. Pass from Missouri is intercepted by Doherty. As he'll just chip that into the zone. Kamen will take it. Kamen will send it around the corners for Walther. And Walther will send it across where icing will be called. Less than 14 minutes left in the second. Similarly to the first, both teams playing hard and aggressive. Especially when in the opponent's zone. Defense stepping up, not allowing that many chances in the slot. This puck will be sent around to Veneri. Puck kept in. Centering pass, no one home. Taken around by Hughes. He'll stay with it. Hughes tries to give it to Gano, though broken up by the stick of Walther. Charging up now is Baduzzi. Missouri will stop. Wait for Walther to meet him. Walther met there by two Mustangs. Will be eventually possessed and taken by Hughes. Hughes waiting, and icing will be called. A little chippiness going on between Walther and Garneau. Walther will head to the bench. We'll get a face-off just outside the offensive zone. It'll be Salvato going up against Robinson. Robinson off the face-off trying to do something with it, but is stripped. And it'll be taken by the Hokies with Fantozzi entering the zone. Fantozzi waiting. His shot off of Kane. Fantozzi staying with it. Will be eventually taken by the Mustangs. The near side boards chipped down, and behind the net where Cook will take it. Kellogg there met, and centering pass. Robinson just couldn't get it towards the net. Battling for it in the corner. Salvato able to get it. Salvato pushing. It's a 3-on-1 with Surgeon and Walther and Fantozzi. Good defense there. Broken up. Some hard hitting there. There will be a penalty called, it looks like, against the Mustangs. Hokies will get an extra man on, and that will be Neil Mercer. Mercer entering the zone. He'll wait for reinforcements. Fantozzi and a Mustang touches it. That's Robinson, as he will head to the bench for 2 minutes. Hokies will go back on the power play, unsuccessful in their first try. Robinson will go in for 2 for contact with the head. So Hokies go on the power play. It will be Paduzzi, Missouro, Mudge, Slater, and Veneri. Paduzzi at the point. He'll give it to Veneri at the top. Veneri tries to give it to Missouro. Missouro waiting. Hand it off to Mudge. Mudge to the top to Paduzzi. Paduzzi. Shot by Veneri, saved by, rebound, still loose, and covered up. Eventually it will be a whistle. Missouro trying to bury it. Skidmore still lying on the ice. Great job diving on that puck, not allowing Missouri to whack at it and getting in the net. Faceoff will go to Skidmore's right. Skidmore's done a good job keeping the Mustangs in this one, facing some tough shots from the Hokies. That one chipped off the boards and cleared. Hokies will regroup. Taking it now will be Nick Mazzuro. Mazzuro leaving for Baduzzi behind the net. 1:20 left on the power play. Candeliana doing a good job, killing off some time, taking the puck away from the Hokies. As bringing it up as Mudge. Mudge pass intended for Baduzzi, didn't know where the puck was. Mazzuro, the captain, will take it himself. Mazzuro now entering the zone. He'll look for options, he'll give it off to Mudge. Mudge centering for Baduzzi, his shot! Rebound still and covered up by Skidmore. Hokies putting pressure on Skidmore on the power play, generating some good quality shots. He'll be too low, now taking the face-off. He'll be with Hathaway, Lanigan, Kellogg, and Walther. Cross-ice pass to Hathaway. He'll send it around for Kellogg. Hathaway now, deciding to do on the wing. He'll send it across to Walther. Walther's first shot off the iron. The iron hasn't been the Hokies' friend so far in this one. Thoroughly with Jake Hogan as Lanigan shot right into the possession of Skidmore. Skidmore doing everything he can to keep this Mustangs in this one. The 2-1 game still with a little more than 10 minutes left in the second. Once again, it'll be 2-0 taking the face-off. Sexto in front. Hathaway tries to get it past Skidmore. Skidmore on his back. Finally gets up. Across ice. Score! C.J. Hathaway! 3-1. Hathaway secures his 6th goal of the season. Off a beautiful pass. It's a 2-goal game now. Kane will take it for the Mustangs. Kellogg with the assist on the Hathaway goal. Suver will take it in. He'll give it to Robinson, whose shot goes high. Kane's shot deflected and thrown away by Slater. Finally clear. The Mustangs this season have had a horrible second period. They've only scored 10 goals, but allowed 30 of them, having a negative 20 goal differential as that shot's gloved by Peter Skidmore. But the second period hasn't been the Mustangs' friend. As for the Hokies, on the other hand, they haven't had a good second period all season. Only scoring 24 goals while having 33 with a plus-minus differential of -9. Though in this one, in this game, they have 1. And that's the difference in a 2-goal game so far. As the Hokies can now sit back a little more comfortably, knowing they have a 2-goal lead. As a move by Hughes, in the front of the net. No goal was called. Scrambling in front of the net. Puck still loose. Someone trying the puck. And finally, Doan will take it. It was an elite scramble there. Finally brought out. Kamen will take it, and the Hokies will regroup. Stevenson go for a change. Puck's kept in the zone by Doherty. Finally cleared. Doan will just bring it back in. Or Vanieri will take it. Eight minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. Hokies lead 3-1. Cook will send it. That won't go to Peduzzi. Peduzzi met there by Garneau. As Garneau will take it. Garneau hustling. His shot scores! Garneau strikes. And the Mustangs pull within one. Going top shelf on Cook's glove hand. Defenseman, great job realizing the situation and capitalizing on it. The 8:14 left in the second period. Mustangs pull within one. Blood with the assist on the Garneau goal. That puck will be sent down and taken by Kellogg. Kellogg met by Blau. Blut. Good job there by Mudge getting the puck away and out of the zone. Kellogg would chip it in. As Shabbat will regroup for the Mustangs. Both teams go for a change as the intended pass for Jesse will go off of Hogan. As Wilder will intercept that pass. Try to give it up the board for Missouri. Missouri met by Jesse. Jesse doing good job with the stick, staying with the puck. He'll look for someone, though, met by Kellogg. Battle on the near side boards now. 3 Hokies, 2 Mustangs. And a whistle will blow. No one's seeing to give up the puck, and we'll have a whistle. Face-off will take place just outside the Hokie zone in the near side. Face-off won by the Mustangs will be taken by Breen. Breen is met. Puck now taken by the Hokies. Walter, the earlier goal scorer in the first period, will take it. He'll enter the zone, staying with the puck. Good job there. We'll go down the boards. Missouri will meet Shabbat and taken by Tulo. Tulo trying to center it, no one there. Staying with it, though intercepted and taken by Kane, who will chip it up the boards, kept in by Slater. Slater, good work there. He'll pass to Missouri. Missouri shot! Scores! Nick Missouri gets on the board, and the Hokies are back up 2 here in the second. Great find there by Eric Slater, finding the captain, bearing his 13th of the season. Vanieri will take it. He'll give it to Kamen. Six minutes left in the second period. Hokies up 4-2. 2 goals in this period, 2 goals in the last period. Vanieri sends out one kicked by Skidmore. Mustangs needing a push here. That puck will go into the possession of Cook, and he'll cover it up for a whistle. As I mentioned, Shane Cook has 4 wins so far this season. So a win here would put him in the team lead with wins. He's right now currently tied with Ian Key with 4 apiece. Cook, the freshman, having a good season for the Hokies. A good young team led by some veterans like Nick Mazzaro, Miles Walder. And you can see both the veteran leadership and the young leadership starting to show here in the early parts of the season. The Hokies trying to play to win it all. That's what they've told me this week, as that puck is out of play. Talk with the guys this week. They're really amped for the second half of the season, coming after a long winter break, having time to spend with their families, and getting right back to playing the sport they love. Uzi will go up against Candeliana. One chipped off the boards. There's Hogan, though, kept in by Kane. There's a mess around the near side boards. And we finally taken by Blount. Blount. Let's send it across. Though taken by the Hokies now as they enter the zone with CJ Hathaway. Hathaway's pass intercepted by Kane. He'll try to do a spinorama move. Though falls down, colliding with Mudge. Taking it now is Blount. His shot scores! And back and forth we go. 4-3 now. Sean Blea puts the Mustangs within one. Try there, allows Mudge to take it. Mudge shot off the side of the net. Blunt's goal was unassisted. Cook comes out of his crease, sends that one to the boards. Conroy will chip it up the boards, though, sent back into the zone by Kane. Conroy will take it. He'll give it to Hathaway, who tries to clear it. Doesn't. Kane now tries to do it. Get a chance. As that puck made for Peduzzi. His shot off the glove of Skidmore. Peduzzi having a chance there to extend the lead back to 2, though denied by the glove of Skidmore. Kept in the zone, though, for Peduzzi. His shot scores! Peduzzi gets redemption. His team leading 16th goal of the season for the sophomore. And the back and forth goal game continues. It's now 5 straight goals that have been scored back and forth between the Hokies and the Mustangs. The latest one coming by the stick of Gavin Peduzzi. Puck will stay in the zone. Hughes dangling his way around. Good stick there by Veneri to break it up. Losing his stick there was Shabbat. Bringing it up now is Miles Walder. Walder trying to eat the defense. Takes it to the corner. Missouri will take it. Off his skate. Met there by Carlson. Carlson will chip it up the board. Still in the defensive zone for the Mustangs. Eventually taken to the neutral ice by Doan. Doan coming up. His shot off the stick of Cook and goes wide. Big hit there by Matt Tulo. That's going to be a penalty. Tulo will go to the box for boarding. So the Mustangs go back on the power play. Successful so far, 1 out of 2. A goal by Jesse earlier in the first period. Taking it to Robinson. Will shift his way around the net. Peduzzi will take it. Shooting! Wide. Wide right of the net. But those regain it. We'll waste a couple seconds off the clock. Doozy playing a very good game so far in the second period. Doozy will once again have to have the Mustangs retreat and regroup. As now taking it, it's Hughes. Hughes will bring it in the zone. He'll give it off to Robinson. Robinson, let's now give it back to Hughes. Hughes at the boards. Give it to Jesse. Jesse waiting. He'll try to center it. Robinson shot. Saved by Cook. Cook's still in the zone. That one is shot up and off the glass. Salvato giving a little push and shove, trying to get the puck. Though it was unsuccessful. Robinson looking for someone to feed it to. Just spins it towards the center of the net. No one there. Kept in the zone. Shabbat will take it. Gives it to the wing to Hughes. Hughes circling around to the slot. Hughes shot and scores off the post. Hughes patiently waited around, finding his lane, shooting and scoring. Brings us back within a 1-goal game. So that is now 6 goals that have been scored back to back. Nine goals have been scored so far in this game, a 5-4 total with the Hokies in front. Waller will take it. We'll send it to Tulo, who will put it back down. Well, we'll try to give it across to Doherty, though it's intercepted by the Hokies. And will be sent down. Will be taken by Shabbat. Shabbat met by Missouri. Missouri will take it. He'll try to center for Tulo. Skidmore on his back. No goal is called. As there's only a minute left in this high-scoring second period. Puck will be placed inside the Mustang zone. To the left is Skidmore, who's been shaky as of late, but able to stop the last one with his back on the ice. Face-off won by the Hokies will be Nick Mazzuro. He's put pressured on by Breen. Tries to make a move around Garneau. Try to be taken by Tulo. Tulo goes around Breen. Though good defense there by the Mustangs as they bring it forward. Entering the zone is now Jesse. He'll send it off the stick of Cook to the side of boards. Garneau will send it to Jesse. Jesse waiting. His shot. Good save by Cook. Garneau keeps it in. He'll send it across in the corner of the far side. The wing now tried to center it for Jesse. Though Missouri there with the stick breaking it up. Glove on the ice. Belonging to Jesse. He'll pick it up as the Hokies will send it all the way down and icing will be called. 17.9 seconds left in the second period. Puck will be dropped just to the left of Cook in the Hokie zone. We'll see what adjustments these two teams make for the third period. Hughes will take the face-off against Tulo. And Shabbat's flick of the wrist will be gloved by Cook. 12 seconds remaining in the second. Hokies will go for a change. Mustangs will stick with what they got out there. With Carlson, Cornett, Hughes, Garneau, and Hoover. Hokies will send out Salvato to take the face-off. He'll win it. So Doozy will send it off the boards to clear. Taken by Hoover with 4 seconds left to the period. Will just be cornered on the boards. And that will conclude the second. High-scoring second compared to the first. Score 5-4 Hokies. Stay tuned for an exciting third period. We'll be right back. And we're back for the start of the third period here in Vinton. Thank you for joining us on the Virginia Tech Club Hockey Network. My name is Chris Pierce. As icing will be called tonight's score entering the third period, Virginia Tech 5, Stevenson Mustangs 4. Give you a quick recap of the second period and how we got here. It was a 2-1 game entering the second period, but Virginia Tech goals by C.J. Hathaway, Nick Mazzuro, and Gavin Peduzzi, as well as goals from the Mustangs of Blout and Hughes, or will make this a 5-4 game. All 9 goals so far have been scored by different players, 6 of them coming in the second period. Mazzuro will take it into the Mustang zone. He'll leave it for Walther. Walther shot off the pad of Skidmore. As pass now goes to Breen. Cherry picking in the zone. Broken up by Kamen. Jesse, the captain, who has a goal tonight for the Mustangs. That puck will go all the way down. Will be taken by Hoover. Hoover will send it off the glass. It will be taken by Jesse, who will send it in. Will be taken by Veneri. Veneri will send it to Mudge. Mudge cross ice, intended for Peduzzi, too far. This puck will go back to center ice. Well, Veneri falling down. Will pass it to Hathaway, who chips that one off the stick and out of play of Skidmore. Join us next week, next Saturday, as the Hokies come back to Vinton here at the Lancelot Arena as they take on the NC State Ice Pack. Face-off will be at 7:30 p.m. Only 2 more home games after this. Next week against NC State and the weekend after against High Point University. That will, of course, be senior night. NC State winning tonight 13-4 against Wake Forest. So the Ice Pack are certainly on a roll heading in to competition with the Hokies next week. They'll play a home-and-home on Friday at NC State and a Saturday here at the Lancelot Arena. Faceoff will be in the offensive zone to the right of Skidmore. Salvato wins the faceoff as the shot by Kellogg goes off a stick and out of play. We'll do this again. Salvato and Candelina, common matchup. Salvato's won the majority of the faceoffs. He wins one more, kept in by Hogan. Sent around by Chris Kube for Fantozzi. Fantozzi waiting, trying to center it to Salvato. No, broken up by Shabbat. Fantozzi will try the other side. He'll try to center it for Kube. No one was home. Bennett will chip it up the boards. Or in the far side corner, Blout and Hogan will batter on the boards. Hogan falling down. Confusion there. This will be taken by Fantozzi. Fantozzi trying to make his way around Shabbat. He's met there and dumps it in to the Mustang zone. Bennett there met by 2 Hokies. Salvato will take it. Trying to find someone. Keeps it in the zone. Big hit there delivered to Salvato by Blout. Salvato will get it back. His slap shot off the pad of Skidmore. As that pass across ice goes off the glass back to Salvato, who sends it around behind the net. Shabbat will send it to Bennett. Kept in the zone and up off the glass. Neil Mercer met by Shabbat, taken by Fantozzi. Fantozzi met there by Hughes. Mercer would this time take it. He's aggressive behind the net. Send it to Glass. Camden Glass gets his pass taken away. Slater keeps it in. Slater whiffs at it. though Mercer is able to collect it and send it to Camden Glass. Glass's pass taken out by the Mustangs. Good offense possession, staying in there, making the Mustangs tired from the Hokies. Mustangs unable to change. They finally do, with the puck sent down for an icing. A long shift for the Mustangs there, though we're able to finally clear, but it was sent down for an icing. We'll have a face-off down in the Hokies' offensive zone. It'll be Tulo, Mazzuro, Walther, Kamen, and Veneri for the Hokies. Doan trying to get a head start for the Mustangs. Caught by the ref. Kamen's shot off of Mazzuro's leg. As that one by Tulo, his shot. Walther has it. He waits. His shot saved by Skidmore. Peter Skidmore keeping the Mustangs within one. Making some unbelievable saves tonight, including that one on Miles Walther. Score remains 5-4. Face-off won by the Mustangs. It'll be Carlson who will send it around the net. No, Missouri's there to intercept it. Missouri waiting, tries to give it to the net. He'll off the stick of Robinson, and he'll take it himself. Robinson now, center ice, moving into the offensive zone. Robinson still having it. His shot deflected off a stick and goes high. Walther meets Robinson. Big hit. Jesse will have it. He'll pass it to center of the Robinson. Robinson's shot goes high. Puck in front of the net. Scramble. Cook finally lays on top of it and cover it up for a whistle. Sticks on the ice, but a puck in the glove, and there will be a whistle with 15-17 left in this game. The Hokies hold on to this one with the win. We'll move to 8-8 on the season. Face-off won by Peduzzi. That will be kicked behind the net, taken by Lanigan. Lanigan will send it around to Mudge. Mudge will be able to clear it as it's sent back down by Carlson. Cook will leave it for Lanigan. Lanigan will send it to Mudge. Mudge now carrying it up. Try to make a move around. Good defense there by Carlson to deny him. Chip down. Hathaway was sent to the center ice, or Mudge kicking it will give it to Peduzzi. Taken by Hathaway, his shot blocked. Another shot. That one is in! Jake Hogan! It's a 6-4 game as a senior from Scotch Plains, New Jersey gets it done with a simple wrist flick of the wrist. It's one thing to keep it in the zone. It's another to get the puck past the goaltender to put your team up by 2. Peduzzi and Mudge on the assist to Hogan's goal. As Hoover falls. Mudge shoots. Rebound. Sargent cannot finish as his shot goes high. It'll be a whistle. Ten goals now scored between the two teams, all by different players. Puck stays in his zone. Fantozzi will try to center it. Slater keeping it in. And offsides will be called. Slater thought he kept it in. The ref says otherwise. Stevenson will go for a change. This faceoff will take place right in front of their bench. That'll be Salvato, Fantozzi, and Sargent, the forwards for the Hokies. Fantozzi will take it. He'll lay it off for Salvato, who will backhand it behind the net. Kept in by Salvato. He'll give it to Conrad. Conrad shoots it and easily scooped up by Skidmore. Well, pushing and shoving between Sergeant and Candeliana. It's been a physical game. Lots of hits delivered from both sides. Face-off won by the Hokies. Kept in by Slater. Salvato will take it, center ice. Kept in by Blout. His starting pass, no one there. Forced to retreat as the Mustangs. As an icing will be called on the Hokies. One positive thing for the Hokies so far is that they haven't really been spending time in the penalty box, which has made them less reliant on their defense and more on their offense, getting chances inside the offensive zone, which so far has been producing 6 goals for them. Fantozzi racing to the puck. Ref calls icing. We understand there are technical difficulties with the video. We'll try to get that up and running as soon as possible. Taking the face-off in the defensive zone to Shane Cook's right. Rocco Salvato. He'll lose it. It'll be taken and shot by Doherty. Saved by Cook. Puck kept in the zone. Hughes that was just wrist shot it off of Salvato towards the boards. Behind now is Cornette. Cornette waiting, tries to give it to feet in the slot. He'll give it to the point with Kane. His shot off of Cook. Another chance to the point. This time it's from Carlson. That one goes wide. Finally chipped to center ice, where Skidmore will take it and give it to Carlson. Both teams go for a change with 12 minutes left in the period. Glass will have it. Waiting. Tries to feed it to Mercer, though taken by the Mustangs. To center ice. Sent in. Stick on the ice. Carlson will take it. Carlson to Breen. Breen hurrying up center ice. Pass intercepted by Tulo. Icing will be called. Hokies doing a good job with their blue line defense, causing the Mustangs to have trouble entering the zone. The last one by Matt Tulo. Good defensive game for the Hokies. Something to be proud of looking ahead. Behind the net, the puck goes. Noah Kamen will clear it. Veneri will send it around to Kamen. He'll give it to Kube. At center ice now is Tulo. Tulo, his shot goes wide off the board. Hokies go for a change. And that cross pass as colliding is Mazzuro and Robinson. Mazzuro losing a stick in the process. Mustangs again, they're pushed with Robinson going to the far side boards. Met there by Tulo. Pass goes back to the point. Hoover's slap shot goes way wide of the net. Be taken by Robinson, who's met there by Tulo. Big hit by the two men. As now coming towards the net, trying to make a move. But nothing there. Down is a Mustang. It's Brendan Jesse as Cook will collect that wrist shot. The main concern right now for the Mustangs is their leading scorer, Brendan Jesse, who's slow to get up on the ice. He'll be able to skate to the bench thankfully. Still head to the locker room, actually. So big loss for the Mustangs. Ray and Jesse heading to the locker room. See how the Mustangs are able to adjust. Shabbat will take it. Pass goes to Doherty. Doherty rushing up. Here's a shot, gloved by Cook. Conrad unable to clear it, finally does. It's CJ Hathaway. Hathaway sends it for Verduzzi. Verduzzi walking in. Move between the legs. Sends it forward, Mudge. Oh, pass would not be complete. As Doherty now comes back. He'll just chip it in and go for a change. Mudge's pass intercepted. And finally, Mudge is able to clear it to center ice. Will be taken by Carlson. Gavin Nash now will take it. Bennett will swing it in. It will be taken by Cornett. Cornett met there by Sargent. Hokies able to clear. Came in now, gives it to Sargent. Sargent, center in front. Puck goes down to the near boards. Salvato just backing in toward the net. Taken by Kane. Kane surrounded by three Hokies. Shot by Salvato, blocked by Hughes. Puck will be taken down by Veneri. We'll send it off the stick of Salvato. Veneri will try it again. That pass going to Salvato, off the stick and down toward the boards. In the corner now, Fantozzi fights with Carlson. Carlson will bring it up. I'll backhand it into Shane Cook, goes to the boards. Fantozzi now. Look to find Mercer, though pass skipped off his stick. Mercer once again had another stick on the ice. This time it was Robinson who lost his stick. That will be kicked to the side. As falling down was Brayden Jesse, who is back from the locker room. Good sign for the Mustangs to have their captain back on the ice, as that puck is out of play. Less than 8 minutes left in this one. Score 6-4 Hokies. Face-off will take place to the left of Cook. Both teams generating offensive pressure. A lot more of it in the second period than we've seen here in the third. Though Jake Hogan's goal does make this a comforting 6-4 lead for the Hokies. As staying with the puck is Camden Glass. Glass will take it up. Glass is shot. Gloved by Skidmore. A little pushing and shoving there. Candy Liana really getting chippy with these Hokies players. Result. Neil Mercer being escorted by the ref. Will go to the locker room. So Neil Mercer's night is done. For a little activity with Candeliana. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Able to be cleared and sent down the ice. Icing will be called. It will be a game misconduct against Neil Mercer. It's a 10-minute misconduct with 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in the game. For what we exactly do not know, but we can only speculate. Tulo will take the face-off. He'll win it. Puck goes to Conrad. Conrad will give it to Walther. Walther will send it down. Will be taken by Tulo. Swing it around the Missouri. Missouri to the point. Slater. Puck still in the Hokie possession. Tulo trying to get it around. Oh, nothing doing. Missouri trying to get to the puck there. Met by Bennett. Finally taken by Tulo. His easy shot is covered by Skidmore. Hokies will go for a change as well as the Mustangs, both offensively and defensively. It'll be the line of Mudge, Verduzzi, and Hathaway with Vinieri and Kamen behind them. As for the Mustangs, it'll be Robinson, Doan, and others. Mudge will take it on the wing. Will be pressed by Robinson, intercepted, and taken to center ice. It will be flipped back in, where Brandon Jesse at center ice will take it. Came in, met there by Breen. Centering pass for Jesse, and he scores. Brandon Jesse is second of the game, 12th of the season. Pulls the Mustangs in by 1. Jesse's 12th of the season. Team leading. And once again, like it has been for a majority of the game, a one-score game. Hokies still on top, 6-5. Greens was the assist as Verduzzi shoots and he scores! Verduzzi gets his second of the game. And just like that, the Hokies respond quick. 7-5. Verduzzi's 17th of the season. Timeout is called. It'll be Stevenson with the timeout. As we mentioned tonight, a record night for Mr. Miles Walther, securing his 100th career point with a goal at the end of the first period. A beautiful assist by Nick Mazzuro, a man who also has 100 career points. Both men earning their 100 career points, both seniors this season. Walther is just only the third player in Hokies hockey history to have 100 points in less than 100 games. This is his 70th game played. Congratulations, Miles Walther. Pushing up hard now is the Mustangs, led by Carlson. Carlson gets his pass taken away. And the regrouping now is the Mustangs, this time led by Gavin Kane. Kane will send it in the zone, gloved by Cook, and he'll hold on to it for a whistle. Little clock still running, though they'll surely fix it back to at least 6 minutes. Face-off will take place inside the Hokie zone. The ref's talking to the table, making sure the time is right. Should be a couple more seconds added onto it. In the last 10 games, the Hokies have a 3-6-1 record. Including home losses to the Ohio Bobcats last time here in early January. Conrad will take it into the zone. He's met there in the near side corner. met by Hughes. Hughes will be able to snatch it from him, make him move around. Dangerous there, but able to get it away and cleared. Conrad's pass intercepted by Hughes. Hughes shooting! Goes wide right. Fantozzi will send it and clear it. He'll go for a change. Hokies going offensively for a change. Salvato putting pressure as that pass is taken by Slater and dumped down by Kube. Kamen will take it. Kamen tries to center it for Kube. Taken by Veneri. His shot blocked by Jesse. Kamen will send it back in. Taken by Kube. Spins around. Met there by Robinson. Puck in front of him. Puck is chipped up. Glass surrounded by 3 Mustangs. Able to get it away. Veneri's shot. Another block by Robinson. Mustangs doing a great job blocking the Virginia Tech shots. 2 of them on that last one from Chris Robinson and Brendan Jesse. Denying Matt Veneri. Breen sends it. Hit by Glass. Breen will start the rush. Sends it to Candeliano. His shot off the blocker of Cook and now towards the wing. Brings it in is Garneau. Taken now by Nick Mazzuro. Mazzuro makes his way around. Doherty sends it to Walther. Walther trying to get his way around Shabbat. Unsuccessfully. And the Mustangs will just send it all the way down the ice for an icing. 3:35 left in this one. You would think with time ticking down, Stevenson might need to consider pulling their goalie down 2. Face-off taken by Blout. Blout enters the zone. He's tied up with Lanigan, taken by Walther. Walther will saucer it to center. Nick Mazzuro will enter the zone with it. Mazzuro tries to center it. No one home. Off the glass, kept in by Walther. Mazzuro will take it behind the net. Mazzuro whiffs at the puck. Well, kept in by Tulo. He'll just simply shoot it. And Skidmore gives it away. And the Hokies will start out their attack again. Mudge entering the zone. He'll go wide with it. Tries to still look for a passer. He'll find Slater. Slater waiting. His wrist shot off the pad. Rebound score! TJ Hathaway! His second of the game. And now the Hokies lead is 3. Hathaway collects his now 7th of the season. Lead now 8-5 Hokies. Carlson will take it behind the net. He'll give it to Jesse. Jesse chips it up. Center right, taken by Breen. Breen will enter the zone. Breen's shot off a stick and goes wide. Able to be cleared by the Hokies. CJ Hathaway takes it. Tulo and Mudge on the assist for Hathaway's second goal of the game. With 2:04 left in this one. It's getting towards desperation time for the Mustangs. Face-off will take place to the left of Skidmore. It'll be Salvato taking it. He'll go up against Mustangs. As that shot broken his stick was Noah Kamen unfortunate as Brandon Jesse will take it. Good stick there by Sargent to break it up. Jesse will retain it. Tries to shuffle it to Breen. He finally does. Down in the corner. Breen's shot. Excuse me. He goes to pass. Shot by Jesse. Cook slides it away. Jesse at the wing. Try to center it. Another centering pass by Jesse to no one. And the Mustangs will have to regroup. Both teams go for a change. Taken now in a collision by Kube and Carlson. Hard hitting. Both teams are getting physical with the winding seconds of this period. A little more than a minute left. Now there are two Hokies. Good pressure there. As now bringing up is Candeliana. Pass intercepted. 1 minute remaining here in the third. Carlson met by Kube. Pass to Salvato. Salvato will take it in the zone. Salvato will look for a partner. He'll just shoot it himself off the face mask of Skidmore. 40 seconds left. Lanigan will dump it in the zone. Kane met there by Kamen, who has a new stick. Doherty shot, gloved by Cook. And a whistle will blow with 25 seconds left in this one. As I mentioned, after this, the Hokies will travel to Raleigh to take on the Ice Pack in a home-and-home series Friday and Saturday. We'll be in Raleigh on Friday and Saturday. We'll be here. We'll have the game live stream for you. And after that, will be the last game of the season against High Point on Saturday, February 3rd. And with 10 seconds left, scores evidence. Offensive Hokies were dominant and overpowering of the Mustangs. As the Virginia Tech Hokies will win at the score of 8-5. The Mustangs will ride home solo. We'll see you back next Saturday as the Hokies take on the Ice Pack, 7:30, Lancer Lot Arena. I'm Chris Pierce. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.